Okay, the fifth lesson, it went well. Changing up and down in the gearbox wasn't a problem. I got a little bit muddled up once, and I forgot where I was a couple of times, but you know, I'm improving, which is the main thing. The driving instructor, which is a very good driving instructor, he told me I've got to look out for planning and reading signs, so the right way to approach a right hand turn or a left hand turn, the lane to be in, and just keeping an eye on the signs, you know, like for instance making sure I know what the speed limit is, and that type of thing. Lane position, he says to be have the right hand wheels on the line, so as far over to the right as possible to protect the mirror on the left. It'd be the opposite in USA and Canada. Yeah, so lane position. Clutch depth, I'm pushing the clutch too far in. Experienced truck drivers with Road Ranger experience would know that if you push the clutch in, it's only for putting the gearbox into gear, and not to change gears. So I've got to just get used to pushing the clutch in only about you know, about 50 millimeters or 5 centimeters. Alright, so letting the clutch out too quick. When I'm changing up gears, especially first, second, third and fourth, I'm letting the clutch out a little bit too fast and it's jolting the truck, so I've got to just make sure that the clutch comes out smoothly and not too quick. Next weekend the driving instructor asked me, he left it up to me, he said, do you want me to start assessing you, or do you want to just drive on your own and I'll just tell you to turn right or left? And I took him up on the extra experience of driving myself, or to put it a little bit better, just to drive my own way, and he can pick me up on a few things that I'm doing wrong, and he just tells me to turn right or left. And so I took him up on that, just that extra experience, before I start being assessed. So next weekend is I'll be working out my own style of driving while the instructor's in the truck, and the weekend after that I'll start to be assessed. Today I drove around, I unhooked a trailer and hooked up to a trailer, so I found that quite easy to couple and uncouple. Yeah, I'd say to all drivers out there, with the little experience I've got, I can however say always use the clutch. Always use the clutch when changing gears, and use the splitter. It's just amazing how much faster and smoother you can get up a hill if you use the splitter. And I just sign off by saying, if you're a professional driver, never smoke, drink or take any drugs.